microbes are bacteria, fungus, protozoas, and algae. Most algae and some algae can be seen in naked eye. Bacteria and fungus are key players in biodegradation process. Among bacteria, heterotrophic bacteria such as proteolytic, cellulolytic, amylolytic, nitrifying, and denitrifying bacteria are denitrifying bacteria include in biodegradation process because their source of energy is oxidation of organic compound incomplete from of glucose oxidation. And so they can be applied in organic waste management such as kitchen waste, textile industry, and detergent making process. The aim of my study is to study the isolated strain activities of isolated strain in the organic waste management and the studies of their enzyme as cleaning agent. And so I start first I isolate bacteria from oil contaminated soil and screen their enzymatic activity, and then they are incubated in different culture media and different temperature and pH. And finally, I investigate the enzymatic activity index of isolates. In this slide shows my story in step by step. But in this slide, detail of my story can be seen. We use culture media to incubate bacteria. They are selected media 1 and selected media 2. This culture media is for isolated bacillus species, and this culture media for Streptomyces species only. I'll continue present and discussion sections of my presentation. And in this slide, we can see 7 strains of bacteria are isolated. After isolation of bacteria, I characterize their morphology. They are among 7 strains, 6 strains are bacillus species, and 1 strain are Streptomyces species. After morphological characterization, I do biochemical characterization, citrate utilization test, and biochemical VB and MR tests are some of biochemical characterization. After morphological characterization and biochemical characterization, I perform the cleaning of their enzymatic activity, such as lipase activity, and then protease activity, and cellulose activity, and finally amylase activity. This table shows overall results of my study. In this table, we can see types of bacteria. All isolated bacteria are gram-positive and gram-positive. Biochemical characterizations. These rows show biochemical characterizations and biochemical characterization, and the following lines show a group of at pH and different temperature. I highlight I highlight their group as red because they grow well in this condition. But they grow well at pH 7 and 37 degrees Celsius. My isolated strains are gram-positive, bacteria, and bacillus species are aerobes and facultative aerobes, and Streptomyces species is anaerobe or facultative anaerobe species. They are intubated them on both selected media at different temperature and different pH, but they grow, as I said before, they grow well at pH 7 and temperature 37 degrees Celsius. At this condition, they grow well. And then I do enzymatic activities of my isolated strains. As we can see, this P1, P2, P3, these three strains secrete three types of enzyme: lipase, protease, and cellulase. And this type S1, S3, S7 bacteria, these are bacillus species. These can secrete four types of enzyme: protease, lipase, protease, cellulase, and amylase. But Streptomyces species B105 can secrete two types of enzyme, lipase and protease only. According to literature review, enzymatic activity is greater than one their enzymatic activity is great. According to my study, I can conclude that these 7 spore bacteria have two common hydrolytic activity, lipase and protease, and therefore they can be potential to apply as cleaning agent in organic waste management. Thank you for your attention. Thank you.